one to all you physics gurus out there. Now, the world states that the neutron is neutral, but I tell you there is nothing in existence neutral. Everything is only negative and positive to the absolute good truth of God of it. And here now I am going to prove it. A neutron is 2 down quarks, 1 up quark. A proton is 2 up quarks, 1 down quark. Okay? That right there is total opposite. So we know that inside of an atom, right, that if you have 2 totally opposites, right, one that's negative to the good truth of them being one positive and good together. And in reality, that neutron, right, it decays from the inside out of an atom, meaning it can decay outside of an atom and it can decay inside of an atom. And what happens is this, right? When that neutron starts to decay, it only can decay in one way, a negative way. Now, everybody is wondering, where does proton decay come from? If a proton is only positively charged, how can it decay? Well, I'll explain. When the Higgs field, right, is passing through an atom, right, depending on its embodiment of matter being more negatively or more positively charged, right, as that Higgs field is passing through the atom, right, what happens is if the embodiment of matter is more negative than positive, right, it causes the electrons, which are of a negative charge of the atoms, right, to swell with energy. But it also causes the top quark of the neutron to swell with energy. And what happens is it becomes too negatively charged in between the proton, right, to hold the electron to the shell of its atom. And what happens is that that electron becomes unpaired, and it becomes static, twisted, scattered, undefined in body of your matter until it finds another paired electron it can rotate around the atom with. Now, when that Higgs field is passing through that atom, what happens is it causes an arc of negativity between the electron and the neutron, the top quark of the neutron. And what happens is that fouls right through the proton, and that causes the proton decay. That's why a proton will not decay anywhere but inside an atom. Because in reality, man, when that negative arc goes through that proton, right, it fouls out, holding the electron to its paired assembly. And that electron flies off, and it's the decay and disintegration of everybody, of everything, from everything you can think of to the reality of it. And what happens, again, is that neutron, the top quark, okay, becomes more electrically charged when the embodiment of matter is more negative than positive, and it causes the system to foul out. Now, what happens also is this neutron, right, because of this, can either change into a proton, okay, or it can shoot out the atom, right, and break the atom down to a smaller molecule, which is another atom. But like in a chain reaction of molecules, this neutron is flying out, right? Like in a nuclear explosion, it's flying out and it's hitting all these other atoms with a negative charge, man, causing them to split. And that's what causes the chain reaction of a nuclear bomb. So in reality, that neutron is always negative to the absolute positive good truth of the proton. And it is always negative to the absolute positive good truth of an atom as a whole. Okay? Only getting bigger and better. if the embodiment of matter is more negatively charged than positively charged. Now, here's the thing: you can say, well, that's a neutral deal, but it's not, because when the atom is more positively charged and it has no negativity, right? That is the good truth of an atom, absolutely, to the bigger and better of all shape, form, and mass that it will make in reality. But when that neutron becomes more negative than positively charged, right? Then in reality, man, it's the decay and disintegration of every embodiment of matter to the here and now of reality. Check that out. God, truth, reality. Check me out.